Now, this Sunday is, of course, Halloween, a time when many of us like to watch some scary films to get into the spirit of the occasion.
Well, one couple from West Cumbria know all about horror movies and they're starting to make a name for themselves in the business, as Tim Baxwell reports.
A woman finds a body on a Cumbrian hillside, only to discover that she's looking at herself on the ground.
We decided to make a film just with one actor, and a story that we came up with was, what if this protagonist was actually haunting herself? So in the opening of the film, she has a vision of her own death.
The body of a young woman was found in a field in West Cumbria earlier today.
Fated is a short psychological horror film starring Gwyneth and directed by Jack Berry, both of whom grew up in the Cockermouth area.
Because me and Jack knew each other from school, and we kind of reconnected over lockdown, and we kind of realised that we had a lot of similar aspirations in terms of what we wanted to do creatively. So we ended up just kind of coming up with a few different ideas, thinking like, well, I kind of want to act in films, and he wants to direct and film films. So it was a nice partnership.
Action.
Although they've moved to Manchester, a lot of their filming still takes place in West Cumbria. All this despite Gwyneth not being a great fan of scary films.
Not so much that I don't like them. I think I get kind of scared easily with jump scares, and scary faces and things like that is sometimes a bit too much for me. I appreciate them, but sometimes they're a bit too much for me.
Fated has been shown at film festivals in York and New York, as well as North Carolina. And they've just heard that it's won an award in the United States.
We got nominated for an award in North Carolina, which unfortunately we didn't win. And then it was unclear whether or not we'd won anything from the Upstate New York Festival. But a couple of days ago, we got an email through that said that we had actually won an award for the best micro short horror film. It feels really good to finally get some kind of recognition for I guess, all the work that we put into the stuff that we make.
Cut.
It's exciting and strangely unexpected how we've kind of found some sort of scene in America that appreciates our films, perhaps more so than more UK-based film festivals.
We love American cinema, so we would love to make a big blockbuster horror film. I think that's the dream.
These Cumbrian woods feature in another of their short films called Key to the Unknown. They both hope to make it into the big time, and with the way things are going, perhaps on future Halloweens, people will be scaring themselves by watching their films. Tim Baxwell, ITV News, Blindcrake.
Got you in the mood for Halloween.
Oh, no, I'm with the lady there. Like, don't like it, makes me jump. Nope, like this.
Right, the weather is scary enough this week, isn't it? We heard from Ross earlier in the programme.